Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Forever Stranded. So I have cleaned up my nascent ME system a little bit. Got the stuff downstairs. I've started adding a lot of interfaces and recipes to them. Just kind of building them into the wall here, and I'm going to have my drives up along this way. And hopefully this will be enough interfaces to get things going. Just got this temporary bridge to my crafting unit. I'll probably end up with more crafting units, like maybe bordering that or something along those lines. But for now, that will do. And I've kind of got this little ugly setup kind of going. Here's my charger, which it works beautifully. I could just take a whole stack of these guys. And, yeah, I just want to make sure it wasn't taking too many of those. Drop that in here, and they'll just slowly cook. This is a little less reliable. So as before, this kind of sucks things out, puts them in semi-appropriate spots, but they sometimes just randomly drop. That's why I have the ranged collector. It's currently on whitelist mode rather, just so that it doesn't pick up random junk. And I have also, unrelated to the ME system, built my mob spawner into the wall, because I had removed it from here just because I wanted more room for this. And I'll probably put these levers like on the wall or something else so they're out of the way of this whole business. But yeah, I'd like to be able to expand this out further, get more lava production going. Of course, right now it does just fine. It's only when I use a whole bunch of power. So, first things first, I've got like one unfinished... Whoops, careful there. One unfinished project from before, and I think it's just one. We'll see, shan't we? So I wanted to make a hang glider, just for fun, maybe use in travel. Let us see. Hang glider, fairly simple. Just make two wings, scaffolding, and stick it all... Excuse me, didn't I get... I messed up. Oh. I messed up. Dang it. Alright, let me grab some more leather. That's not where I store my leather. That should be where I store my leather. I'm going to get 6, and let's go ahead and get some of this going. And I've got sticks on me, so let's try this once more. Okay, yeah, it's going to be left and right wings separately. Let me just toss this down to get it leatherified. Come on, fill up. I wonder if I can make that fill up any quicker. Maybe one more blast ought to do it. There we go. 2 stacks of leather, nice and ready to go. I don't know if I've shown this how I get my leather before, but yeah. So, the hang glider. Let's just do a simple run. I'll pop up to the roof here. And we right click to put it on. And jump. And here we go. Hold shift, kind of get a little, we descend faster, go faster, or control gets us faster. Anyways, I can, unfortunately, you see it changes icon as soon as I go away from it. But I can, for example, get really high up. And boop. Just kind of circle down and around. I didn't realize how far my house was back. I've got a lot of front room there. Anyways, let's make sure we have our bouncy shoes on. Yes, we do. Gives us a real nice overview of things, though. And let's just drop a little bit. Okay. Wanted to minimize the bouncing. Alright, so that's that. And I've got quite a few things I need to work up. The hang glider, as you can also see, it does take damage. Can I enchant this? I can add a elytra to it. Can't make elytra, though. I can enchant it with Unbreaking and Mending. And I think I didn't show this off really very well, but I did spend like a bit of time going to, actually I think I may have just done this, going to some of the temples to get some stuff, and got, you know, a couple books. Decapitation's good, efficiency might be nice. I think one of my books, yeah, is a mending book. I'll have to decide where to put that, but it could be very, very useful. However, we have other things to get into. So, we want a drawer slave. And I don't have these synced. There we go. Nope. Let's try... There we go, controller slave. That's what we want. I think I have all the bits. Just some stone, comparators, drawer, gold. Just... Okay, what are we missing? Gold. So I don't have all these in here, which is why I'm doing this. So let's put that in there. There we go. Now what I want to do is take out all the stuff that comes from the storage behind me. We will see why I'm doing this very... Well, that doesn't go, does it? The regular quartz. Anything else? I had a little bit of iron in here. I think maybe that's it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so we'll put these back up. And now, what I would like to do... Okay, open that up. Put our controller slave under here. And I should already have in my craftables an ME storage bus. So that's just a sticky piston, a piston, and an interface, which is what we've made down there. So I can very easily just auto-craft that. One, please. But, of course, I just took the iron out. Silly me. And just one of you. So we'll put just enough in for that. And get our storage bus. It'll take just a moment to craft. Oh, just a moment, really. Let's see. And cable, is that the right? Let's take the blue, just grab some of this just in case. So what this does, and when we connect it up, which should be really easy, put it here, give it a high priority. I think I can set that. Because we want them to go into these first. Alright, there's our priority at 100. Pretty sure higher is better. Just connect it up. Like so. And now, look in here, we should have all of our materials. Even the, like, let's take a look at silver, for example. We have all three types. So, nuggets, iron, ingots, and blocks. Very, very useful. I will probably start expanding this, since I don't have to worry so much about this being labeled. And I, of course, do have a few more that I haven't used yet. And now we can start doing things such as some of our quests. So, an import and an export bus. We need to do these manually, though I may already have the recipes. Alright, so an import bus is just annihilation core, tiki piston, and iron. Let's see what we've got. Everything we need. Okay. And let us see. And it's basically a formation core and a piston. So that should take care of moving items. This will allow us to suck items in. So like all of these things, we can start bringing in. I will probably want more storage before I do that, because that's a... I've made like 2 extra drives here, just 16Ks. Because like, this one's almost out of types, and I want to try to figure out how to resort those a little better. Because I only want things that take a lot on that big one, but not really sure. So, that being said, I think we are done with everything we've gotten written down. Let's take a moment, first off, to clean up our inventory just a touch. I go ahead and put these things in here. Along with that, maybe I should leave my tools out. Okay, so we've got a choice reward. Now let's take the crystals, because we can turn those into dust if we... Wait. Flux dust, is that 1 per 2? 1 for 1, so let's take the dust. I'll need that much eventually, right? Alright, I've got a lot of things I haven't claimed. Okay, and the calculation circuits are probably what I want here, because they're a little bit more of a pain to make. And this will get several things, more cable, along with an acceleration card. The acceleration card is very useful. I can, for example, put it in this guy. And do I have... where's the end? One of you, and I could use some redstone, please. There we go. Yeah, this shows us exactly how much redstone we have as well. So, like, this, you can see how that goes up. Take that out real quick. That's with the card. Without, you can just see how much quicker it goes up. Very, very useful, and just making that thing a little less annoying to sit and wait on. Alright, so, what do we want to do next? I mean, we can do pretty much anything we want. Oh, do we still have some of these? Yes, we do. Oh, here's a good one. Take that, get more health. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and craft these guys together. I'm not using lives currently, because if I was, I would be long dead and gone. Moss stone, yay. Because that's what I really want. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Another extra life, wow. And what do you guys, what do you got? Beehives, eh? I suppose technically those are RF-based, or part of an RF-based mod. Just gonna put these up. I guess if we want to set up more gun-based defenses. And a crafter. We get choice. I actually would not mind another crafter now that I think of it. Okay, so let's actually see about making use of all of the crafters we have. So, where did I put those? Probably an RF base, that would make sense. There they are. Since they've already been configured, they aren't stacking. So I probably just want 2 of these for right now. So what I need, take that off. Okay, that's mostly full already. Now what are you? You are... Okay, you're the one making the actual meshes. You're not the one I want. You've already considered configured. Can I unconfigure you? Yes, I can. Excellent. Alright, so... if I just have it pushed that way, will that do it? And can I just put a chest there? You know what kind of chest I would actually like to use? A tiny chest. Because then, do I have any iron in here? I should probably, yeah. Then I don't have to worry about getting too awful much. So just pull from the front. I had it right and then stopped it. There we go. So we feed in a stack here. Takes it in, starts making iron bars. Now that's stacking, and let's make certain you're configured to push out the back. There we go. It's going to start slowly using those up as it fills this. Conveniently keeping this Well, everything but this one full. I'll have to rerun some wires, rework that. Don't strictly need this here, but now all I need to do is worry about keeping that in iron. So, you might recall, let's see, we need some cables. So let's get some of those, just all types. How do we make a dense cable? With covered cables? Which is glass cable and wool. Okay. So, let's turn this into some wool. And here we go, cables. You've got a cable anchor. We can go ahead and do this. Can I use these guys? Yes, I can. What do smart cables look like? What is the recipe for them? Just a covered cable with glowstone and redstone? Okay, that's simple enough. I mean, it's not really what I want at the moment, but this does allow me to make all of my cables the same type. And these guys in here, looks like I will need more wool. Let's just get a whole bunch of it. There we go. Stick that in there. Fill up our cable quota. Stack them up. And I don't know that we currently need that much in the way of the big cables that way. Of course, there is the issue that that blocks. Okay, so I'm going to run this a little bit over that way. And I guess we might as well just continue on this route. I kind of want to make it smart cable, but smart cable, just so you know, might be a bit before you use it. If you see very faintly, I don't know if you can see it on that one, there's like a very faint blue line. Let's get a little closer. Do I have any blocks? Jeez. Well, there's a faint blue line which gives us an idea of how many channels are used. The smart cable is similar just for the smaller number, like 1 through 8, and this doesn't even on the tooltip shows how many. So I think, like right here? No. That's the right room, right? I teleported over the hole, didn't I? Ah, so close. Okay. I meant to take my boots off, that's what I did. Okay, so that's going to be a little tricky. We can come up here, I think. Be the way to do it. There we go, let's put our boots back on. And see if we can get this to where we need it. Little shoddy wire running, but it'll be fine. Did I? I did not. The whole point of this is to grab our export bus. And iron. Iron I'm pretty sure we're good on. So, not super worried about that. And of course this won't be pretty because this is such a tiny chest, but it does keep us from having to worry about overfilling it. So just put that in there. And it should... Huh. Why is that fluctuating? It should be working. Did I not? No, I completed the connection. Okay, looks like I need at least some amount of smart cables. Figure out if things are working as planned. I just fell through. Not all the way through, though. Nope, not this one. Just give me plain ones. And just like 4 smart cables should do it. Just enough to see. Well, it gets me stuck, doesn't it? There we go. And this probably went in here. A lot of things went in here. Oh, right, in my inventory. Right, of course. So, let's put this guy back on. Goodness. Okay, we've got a few random blocks to get me a little closer. That should help. Device missing channel. So 1 of 8. Device online. So, why are you not working? That is an interesting question that I do not know the answer for. Can I take things out of this? I mean, I assume so. Let's see. Partition settings. Bidirectional. Port inaccessible. No, only extractable items will be invisible. Okay. Why can I not get my iron? I mean, should I just export the iron directly into that? I don't really want to put that much iron. It's going to do that much iron anyways, isn't it? Oh, it's it is putting the iron in there. Okay, buffering item stacks. There we go. So this will get filled up. We'll fill these guys up. I'm letting this stack because it makes so many. Like 16, it won't. It'll start spitting these out if I do that. Alright, so now we also needed to get power into both of these. So let's see what our wire situation is down here. I mean, obviously running into kind of a tight space, but we've got conduits there. Just pop through all of our rooms, and this will be RF-based stuff. I think I'm still running the basics there. I haven't upgraded yet. Perhaps I should. So I am starting to put more load on these. But for now, this is getting a little crowded down here. Whoops, wrong ones. Just right click and auto replace. And that is good to go. So you guys should have power. You in fact do. Alright, that should keep those full. That empties. Nice. And now I just need to break down my little tower here. And I probably lost the blocks to here. Okay. Let's refill our floor. I mean, it's less pretty in here, but this is kind of a workroom, right? We'll call it that and hope for the best. Now, I remember needing that other crafter, but I do not remember why I thought I needed it. So, next thing. We don't have too awful much time left, but I'm going to grab some bone meal, just a little bit, and pop out back. I mean, literally pop out here. You'll notice this kind of strange... Hush, guys, I'm talking. Strange little setup here. So, what we've got going is another... Oh, it's already full. So, I actually didn't need the bone meal. Got a diamond sickle, and a lot of bone meal, which will activate it onto this block. So, I turn this on. Always on. And it's hitting that middle bit. Where it'll almost always be something. Clear it out, just get a bunch of drops. Now, I started this because I discovered, by accident, trying to get just some more flowers for dyes, because I was tired of having to go out and do that every time. So I was, doing a big run up and down, and I noticed something I had picked up. I put it away, though. So I've got the little machine. I don't need it that often, but it was just useful to let run while I'm doing other stuff. And now I just need to figure out where I have put this so useful item. Aha, red orchid. So, if I get redstone ore, which will be a little tricky, I can plant these and get redstone, which redstone has been one of our worst off things. Been so bloody hard to get. So, we are going to work on getting redstone ore. As you may have seen, one of the main ways to get it, like it says World Gem, but that's standard World Gem. This is not standard World Gem, obviously. It's in a void ore miner. So I've got most of the things I need already taught to the system. And let's see, it's environmental. And so first off, we need... where is... Oh, I didn't actually get the stuff for that. That's interesting. Void ore miner. And I believe I wanted a tier 3. I may not be able to get to a tier 3 right away. Especially not any time available. Alright. So we need 3 tier 1s. Alright. I can probably do that. What am I missing? Okay, I need the lens and laser core. I've got those already. I need clear glass, you say? I should have some. That's not the right thing. So clear glass is from environmental tech, which is this enriched sand, which is sand and nether quartz. So let's get some more sand. And just make certain that's all I have. Yep. And oops. Put this back on there. I've got 1. The reason I have the 1 is just so I could have taught my system how to use things. And just going to make a whole bunch of this. I do not know if I need this bloody bunch of this stuff. But I figured why not make it, right? And let's start cooking what we have here. That's the right machine. Did I cook any of this? No, I did not. Also, that doesn't go there. Alright, so that'll start cooking up fairly quickly, or it should be fairly quickly. Let's get just a little bit to get ourselves going. And we're probably not going to get as far as I'd like into this. But let's get at least the basics down. So clear lens. Need one of you. Missing 7. Ah, right. Helps if I put it in there, doesn't it? And helps if I type things correctly. Okay, so one of you. I will need more of these. I still need more. Okay. Let's grab that out. Let's grab our enriched sand. And get all that nice stuff cooking up for us. We will need a lot more of this, so there's no problem that I'm making what might seem like extra right now. So back to this. I don't know what I've done there. Give me the @ sign to make sure I'm getting the right stuff. Okay. So clear lens, make that up for me. And now I can make a tier 1. Of course, I need what? 2 more? So, I can do 2 things here. First off, and this is really just temporary, let's make another one of these, and another one of these, and teach the system how to make this. Like so. And teach you how to make a tier 2 while we're at it. And I can't really teach to make a tier 3, but pop down here and I should have at least one of these with the available room needed. So all we really need to do is tell the system, so for this tier 3 we need 2 tier 2s. Okay, that's easy. We just tell this we need 2. Okay, well, let's ask for 1 for right now. Can we get 1? No, we can't. So we're going to want to get more of this. And pop that in there. And there's 1. And can't quite get a second one. Okay, so I'm going to just pop out. Oh. Never mind. I don't have very much of this left, do I? Very much quartz left. I'm going to need to get a whole lot more. But I do have more clear glass. That's excellent. So pop that in there. Let's get our tier 2. Alright, we've got 1. And we get a second one. I don't know what time frame. So in the meantime, let's look at... Oh, we need mica to get a tier 3. How do we get mica? From Void Resource Miner. Okay, so we're going to stop at a tier 2. I was planning on going to a tier 3, but that's not going to happen. So, let us grab out our Environmental Tech Handbook. Which I thought I put in there. It's a digital guide, isn't it? I believe that's what it's called. I made it, and I stuck it somewhere. And I've got an Enderman popping around, I think. Yep, I can hear. I didn't leave my spawner on, did I? Environmental, digital, yes. Okay, make sure we're actually properly searching for it in this chest. There we go. So, for a tier 2, what do we need? Void ore miner. 24 structure blocks. No, 32 structure blocks, tier 2 or above. I'm going to make tier 3 because I want to upgrade to tier 3 in short order. So 32 tier 2. And I've already taught this, I think. So let's see if we've got what it takes. We're missing stone, cobblestone, and ender pearls. Okay. I don't have much in the way of ender pearls here. Let's double click that to make that go away. Actually, I do. I don't need that. Okay, so pop those. I didn't actually pay attention to how many I needed. Let's pop all this stuff in there and grab ourselves a little more cobble. I, of course, need to have the cobble in the system. There we go. I should probably just have another thing for that. So let's get a tier 3. And again, that's 32. There we go. No crafting. Okay, so is it just a case of, yeah, I don't have a big enough space, so I can't craft them all at once. So perhaps like 20? Yeah, I can do 20. Alright, so while those are crafting, let's look at what else we need. We need machine bases. Alright. I've also got that going, and of course... how many did I should really remember how many I need, right? 16 machine bases. I probably can't make this without enough crafting CPUs or enough iron. Whoa. Alright, so we're going to be running a bit short on stuff here. And what I think I will do is work on crafting all the bits for this, and next episode we will look into making the actual miner. I don't think I need all that much more, but we're getting close. Oh god, things have gone horribly wrong. Stop. Okay, stop. Well, I thought things were working fine. Apparently this thing doesn't know when to stop. So, I'm going to see if I can... Okay, let's see if we can melt these down. Dear God. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm going to melt all these down, get my stuff back. I've got to hurry. So, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and let me know what you think in the comments. But, until next time, catch you later.